here we are, it's round 9 of the OFR Group 2 series. You've got me, Ash, I'm on today for comms, solo again, for the Group 2 race here at Dragon Trail Seaside. Today could be a very, very big race as Racer T is looking to seal the driver's title today. AJ, all he has to finish ahead, otherwise it is pretty much championship over for. Just having a look at the championship standings right now, just getting them up. So the championship standings are that Racer T's got 133 points, AJ's got 110. So T could pretty much... Oh, hello. Horse has ended the game. Then I would say there's been a bit of a problem with the lobby, so let's just wait and see what happens here. Right, so it's been reset now. Just while I'm going through the stands today for the Drivers' Championship, so we've got Racer Tail 133, A second with 110, Havoc third with 104, and a tie for fourth between Sean and No Longer Racing Vilsec 77. Ed Astro fifth on 54, Real Tracy on 41. VR on 39, Leaker, No Longer Racing Leaker on 38, Superbout 36, Robot 28, Martin 27 who's not racing today, Ferro Thomas with 22, Grim on 19, Marco on 17, Smalley on 8, Rubs with 4, Harley on 2 and Fifi on -5. For the Teams Championship, I would say pretty much that Spinorama, even with only one driver, that driver just being Tay, has sealed the Teams Championship as well after their amazing start of the season. They're on 248, Gwen's Boys is on 163, David William Turner's on 153, Revolution Race on 145, and Rodden Bolt Contact on 102. And yes, Smalley, I am. Not every race, Nils, not every race. Just the only battle that we have had, it's what you've tried to do, but I have noticed that you do that as a race. Not as a bad thing, by the way. Not as a bad thing. It's a very clever thing to do, I must admit. And it's a very, very clever tactic, I must be honest. Oh, Lee Turner, who's on the stream supporting DWT. And Smalley, as usual, always full of wind. No, Nils, you're definitely not. You're definitely a very, very capable racer, and you're definitely, I'll say, improvements with you week upon week. In the Beginners Cup and from any time I've raced you, so to be fair, you're getting a lot better, and I think you'll get a lot higher up as time goes on. The quicker you get and the more you learn. And also, before I forget, happy birthday Astro. I think it's something that we need to just, as a weekly ritual, just leave a message for him. So There we go. Astro has his birthday wishes. Also on this track, Smalley doesn't have a corner named after him yet. He's had one named after him at the Nürburgring because he made a mistake there. And one other track as well, I think I did it too. But hopefully today that he has a good run. Let's just see if everybody gets out of the pit lane. VR's coming. Let's just watch. I think everyone's off the pit lane. Which is great news. Everyone now just decided to do donuts. So once everybody is out, just waiting for VR and Smalley to cancel his entry. There's always one. And that one is Smalley. Smalley, cancel, I know you're listening. And also just a note from Ricardo Patrese as well that Haider gets a guest drive today for his efforts in RP racing. So yes, well done to Haider there in getting into the main league. Of course there'll be a new debutant in the Group 2 race a little bit later, sorry, in the Group 3 race a little bit later on, as Weird TV makes his debut from the Beginners Cup. The Beginners Cup is doing very well in actually promoting racers through, and hopefully carries on doing that next season as well. Whatever's decided in terms of how things are being run. Now we're just waiting for everyone to enter, which they have. Now we're going to get qualified underway. Nils, I'd like you to get promoted at some point, mate. I would like you to at some point. I would like to see all the races starting to get promoted one way or another. Because as far as I'm concerned, you've proved yourself to be a very capable and very consistent racer who's improved week upon week. So, yeah, absolutely, Nils, I would like you to get promoted at some point, no matter what. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Smalley in 7th place, and what I'll do on his lap, I will take you on board. With Smalley and show a lap round Seaside. It's a favourite with some of the drivers, actually. It's a favourite with some of the Robin Pollock's drivers. I know it's a favourite of Oathhead River. Not quite his favourite circuit, because of course he's got his home track where we were on race 1, where he had his name made. But this goes second to him with Bathurst as well, which I know that he likes, I know he's very capable of. Smalley just getting past Haider on his, also having his debut for Group 2 today, as I mentioned earlier on. Smalley, I will take you on board the driver's eye view. Coming over the start finish line now. As now heading down to turn 1, heavy braking zone. left, right, and now on the throttle very quickly for heading into turn 3. Nice and flat. Hard on the brakes into this hairpin, and then flat on the power. You see if he's flat through the left, right, left kink. No, he has to lift it. This should be flat. In these cars, it's flat there and flat there as well. Heading down into the hairpin now. 100 metre board should be braking, which he has done. Now into Grim chicane. Left, right. Oh, and just nudged the barrier a little bit there. First part coming out, but second part he's managed to get out of there okay. And now heading down to the final hairpin on the track. Brakes at the 50 metre board, so it could brake really late. Tracy's on a 28.7. VR's done a 29.8. Let's see what Smalley does for his first time. 28.2, that's actually a pretty good lap time from Smalley. Is now the time to start pouring. AJ's crucially ahead. He's ahead by half a second from Racer T. So let's just have a look at the order so far. So we've got AJ on a 27.6. Racer T second on a 28.1. Grim must have made a mistake somewhere. Real Tracy's third on a 28.7. Hyder impressive, he's fourth on a 28.9. As a Superbike also on a 28.9. Smalley's on a 29.2. Astro's on a 29.3. We've got Sean on a 29.5. VR on a 29.8. Mick there on a 34.2. Graham on a 47.6. Then you've got Robot and Fifi, who look like they haven't done laps yet. .58.3327. I tend to like the other track a little bit more actually. It's a very demanding track. Tracy's just gone second actually on 28.1. That's a good time. AJ doesn't improve on his time. Tay's up. Tay seems to be up on his best time. Smalley goes 28.8. That's a good time from Smalley. Superbike goes 28.7. Again, not a bad time. As Tay goes second. 28.78. So he still hasn't improved. Mick improves to a 31.3 as well. Grim improves to a 29.7, so he's now up to 9th, so that's a good effort there from Grim. So now we're going to, I think we'll see people possibly pour into the pit lane. If not this lap, then definitely next. Trying to get one last flyer, just depends where they are on the track. You can see Astro there in 7th. Hoping he has a good run today. He's a very good racer. He's on the podium at Autopolis. I would say that there's been... Look, there's nobody there, but there may have been a grooming incident at that chicane. As yet we'll see Tracy coming for a fresh set of tyres. I think we'll see the rest of them, AJ and Tay. AJ's doing as much as he can here to try and stay in the championship fight. If he can get pole, he's given himself every opportunity to try and help him win this race. AJ's carried on. Okay. He'll have enough time, I think, to get in the pit lane and get himself a fresh lap. One final Banzai lap. But having said that, I do think Tay's got the one lap speed to get pole, but then again I'd be nothing surprised me. It's nice to see Tracy up there in third as well. And so Bounty as well. Bounty's doing a good job in fourth. Smalley's up there in fifth as well. And so that's good to see different people up there. I just want to keep an eye out, see if AJ does come in the pits this time. I'm expecting him to be in the pit lane, so he can get absolute fresh tyres for one last Banzai lap. Yep, he's in. So the first person that's going to set a time on fresh tyres, I believe, is going to be the real Tracy, Ricardo Patrese, as I fondly call him. Heading down to turn 1, absolutely flat, and then should brake round about in between 150 and 100 metres for the corners and come through the chicane. And now, see if he can attack. Sean's gone up to 27.8, so Sean now goes into third. As Tracy improves this time, Robot goes to 30.6. Now Tracy, let's just see. He seems to be very good at qualifying. Tracy always seems to be thereabouts in terms of quality pace. In fact, I believe he was on the front row for one of the races. I'm sure I'm probably wrong, but I'm fairly sure that he's a 10th down, but he has the advantage of having one more lap. As he attacks through Grim Chicane, wow, that was flat out attack. There as he comes through the final corner. Fifi goes 29.7. Tracy does improve, but he stays fourth. It's an improvement. As meanwhile, Tay is now half a second up on AJ's time coming through the middle sector. Wow. Fought to the max indeedly. So Bounty goes 28.5. Hyder, I don't think, feels like he'll improve his time anymore, so we'll start a very best 7, shall I say, sorry. No, he's come back out. As Tay goes to the top with the 27.2. Superb time there from Tay as AJ goes up now. Here we go. Let's see if AJ can nick Bull. Now coming down into the hairpin. See what he's timed. He's 2/10 blue, but not 2/10 purple. He needs to be purple in Bull. He just about makes it through the chicane. Oh, he's touching the grass there. And he's just sliding inside, and that's just only going to lose him time. Yep, he lost it in the final corner. See if there's anyone else on a lap. Sean's on a lap. Tay's also on a lap, so Jordan's not going to improve, Tracy's not going to improve, so time we've got Tay's on pole, and he's pulled out another Banzai lap. AJ second, Sean's third, Real Tracy in fourth, VR's fifth, Bounty in sixth, Smalley in seventh. Again, he's done a very good job there, Smalley. It's a very good time indeed from him. Hyder finishes eighth. Grim, first of the Ron Pollux drivers, in ninth. Fifi in 10th, Asher 11th, Robot finishes in 12th. And then Mick starts 13th and last. Now we're just going to wait for the quali session to end, and then we'll get the penultimate race of the season underway. I don't know who 583327 is on the chat, but you're a very funny man or woman. I don't know who you are. So here we go for the race today. How do you, Ben? Good to see you. So we'll keep an eye on AJ. Just wait for the lights to go out and we're green. AJ makes a best shot. Look at Sean go from the second row. He's made the best start of the lot. He goes from third to first. We've got AJ now going alongside Tay. Oh, they're getting side by side and they come through fine. Real Tracy stays in fourth. VR's up to fifth. He seems to have had a great start. Hyder's up into sixth. Fifi up into seventh place. There's a little bit of side by side action there. I didn't, Ben. I missed it. I'm not sure who it was. I'm thinking it might have been Fifi. Now look at them as they're all going side by side. There's someone off in the gravel. I think it's one of the DWT cars, I think. Heading down into the hairpin. There's side by side here. Smalley's in the mix. As you've got Fifi. Fifi's made a launch. She's from, I think he's from about 11th to 12th to 6th. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, there's been a few grimmers. There's been a few grimmers and grim chicane. Real Tracy's one and Hyder's another. Oh no. And now they've got to fight their way from the back, and Tracy's having to wait for engine damage to ease off. Sean's launched from third to first. That's a superb job from Sean. He of course was in the comms box with me in Robot on Thursday night. He's already got his first win on the board for OFR. No Fuller, I won't. And hello Fuller, nice to see you. You moron. Sean meanwhile is now building up he's trying to build up a gap back to Tay, but Tay's just keeping him honest. The second, and AJ's third, but he needs to get back. He needs to get in front of Tay somehow. Now the first three have just built a gap up to VR. VR's now up into fourth. And he's getting a gap on Bounty in fifth. Smalley now up into sixth place. And he's gapping Fifi as well. Astro there in eighth and being followed there by Robot in ninth. Now heading into the final corner. I think Grim was looking possibly to make a move on. Robot was just a little bit too far back. Going through the final corner, so there's Mick in 11th, Hyder in 12th, and you've got the Real Tracy in 13th. Hopefully he can. Meanwhile now the battle up the front. Sean's now in the lead, but he's now got Racer Tay all over him. Now heading into the hairpin. Sliding out. AJ just makes a mistake as well, coming out of the corner as well, so here we go. This is where the battle is at for the lead. I would like to watch from Tay's point of view, but I cannot, so I'll sort that out shortly. What safety car? I know that was one in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Here we go. Tate makes a move right round the outside of Sean. See if he can make this happen. This will be brave into the Grim Chicane. And was not the place to make a move. If Sean impressively holds on to his lead. Now heading into the final corner. And Sean's actually managed to break away a little bit. And AJ is just keeping an interested party. VR's just starting to break away from Smalley as well. He's now got Super Bounty for company in 6th. And Fifi in 7th's got Astro for company as well, really. So there's races all over the place right now. It makes a move down the inside and just didn't quite have enough room to make the move stick. So we've got Robot in 9th, and he's got a little bit of a train as well with Grim and Hyder there. Mick 12th comfortably ahead of Tracy. Meanwhile the Battle of Rage is on at the front. The key is Tays run wide. Tays run wide, and here comes now AJ into 2nd place. So that's now an important move there for AJ to keep Slim Championship hopes alive. Yes, Ben. I'll talk to you before the race, mate. Is now Tays just dropping. Keeping AJ close, but now Sean's managed to break away at the front. He's now a little bit ahead. AJ's glitching there. He just needs to be careful of that. Oof, thinking heck, I thought you were going to fly off there. VR now starting to break away in 4th from his teammate Smalley in 5th. Both now breaking away from Bounty and Fifi doing a good job. There was a car side by side there, and I've got a feeling Hyder's he's got 2 positions there. I don't know whether he had any touches or anything there against Robot. How 100% is that, Mike? Because I don't want to be getting any wrong messages or anything. He is very, very laggy. Do I know you, Mike? I should do, shouldn't I? As long as you're sure, Mike. Because I don't want to do if it's not a genuine message, you see. So I'll hang on just. To see if there's anything coming. Oh, it's your Havoc. Right. Sorry, Havoc. Right, I'll do that. I'll do that now then. Right, sorry about this, folks. that's a shame. That's a shame we're having to get AJ to back out because of lag. And now that guarantees Tay championship. That's oh no, I feel sorry for AJ at this stage. I really do. I can guarantee that's not the way Tay would want to get the championship either. No, as a racer myself, I feel for AJ. I really do. Sean now leads by second from Tay, and now VR's got an unexpected promotion up to third ahead of Smalley, and Smalley's now on the back of Bounty. Super Bounty's up to 5th, Astro's up to 6th, Fifi 7th, Grin 8th, Robot 9th. Robot's dropped back a little bit. There's now Mix now into 10th. Nyla's down to 11th, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, I feel very sorry for AJ. He's a good lad. He's a good racer. That's very, very probably the right thing to do in terms of safety, but yeah, I feel for him. There's now Sean is finding the gap that's coming down. Tay's rear tyres are a little bit more warm than Sean, but Sean's doing a good job out front. As Smalley's now up to 3rd, which makes me think that VR's made a mistake somewhere, which he has. So now it becomes a 3-car battle for 3rd. So let's see, can Smalley put himself in the window here for his first main game OFR podium? He's got the potential to do so. Astro now's up in the 6th. He's battled his way past Fifi. And Grim's now up to 8th as well, so he's doing a good job. Also, Robot again in 9th. He's just having a quiet run. Nick in 10th, and is soon going to be battling with Hyder as he comes back at him. Yes indeed, OFR Smalley, what a guy, according to Ivor Sawheed, whoever that Ivor Sawheed chap is. Yes, I believe you have, Ivor. I believe you have. As we've got our first pit stop, it's Bounty in the pit lane. So Bounty is the first one in the pit lane. Let's see what he takes on in terms of fuel. So he comes out of the pit lane, he comes out behind Grim. So now he's trying to undercut potentially Smalley here. Now Smalley comes through the tight hairpin down the back end of the circuit. Comes through the wooden wobblies, as I believe Mick likes to call them. There's now Tay now in second. He's just hanging on to the back of Sean here. It's just going to be down to what kind of strategy people can pull off. As Tay slides and slides, he's in the pit lane. He's going to try the undercut, I think. Let's just see what he does in terms of strategy here. He's holding for quite a while. Okay, so he hasn't done his usual fuel for a while. VR's in the pit lane as a Smalley and Astro. They're going to try and make this a 2-stop by the looks of things. Hyder now is up into 36th, and Bounty's now. Bounty's got stuck behind this lot. As Hyder's having a look at VR here. Not quite got a move done. Oh, he slides wide and that's allowed Bounty through. Little bit of contact, but nothing too severe. Is now heading into the hairpin. Oh, Bounty just clips the back of Hyder. Oh. Now then. That looked very naughty from here. I must be honest, that looked like Bounty was just pushing him to the side of the track. If I'm being brutally honest, which is a very, very bad move to make. Kimmy had to back out because of lag, is the honest answer. Sean's in the pit lane now from first. Grim's up to third on, he's shuffled through on strategy. Let's just see, can Sean get out in front of Tay? Let's see, it's going to be tight, but I think Tay's got him. Tay's got him. So now Tay's up into the lead. Yeah, what I will say to that, Lee, is that he has the right to approach the stewards after the race, and then the stewards will investigate that. But that was, as far as I'm concerned, that was a little naughty. Must be honest. This Grim comes out just behind Fifi, so he's up to 9th. There is, oh, he's been swallowed up by Nick and the real Tracy. There, so Mick's made the undercut work, and so has Tracy. And meanwhile, back at the front, Sean has retaken the lead from Tay, and he's got damage at the front, so Tay from somewhere has made a mistake. Now Sean's got a 4-second lead on Tay. Ahead of Smalley in third, and he's got a bit of a gap now back to VR. VR might have to do a bit of a protecting job here against Bounty. Hyder up in 6th, and I believe he'll be trying to do a one-stop. Might be wrong myself, but that's how I think. I'm just going to exit and change spectator, because then I can go on board with certain drivers. I think this is the closest battle on track right now for the higher places. VR is 8 tenths in front of Smalley and 9 tenths in front of Bounty. With Hyder in 6th on his own. Astro in 7th on his own as well. Fifi 8th, and Tracy's up to 9th, and Brim's up to 10th. Nick there in 11th, he's going to be battling the King of Defence, Dr. Robot. So I'm going to go back to that battle. There's a little bit of a nudge on the chicane. It's just great to see all the cars very squirrely through Grim chicane, and seeing the amount of car control people have got. As VR's come through the final corner, he's 7 tenths ahead of Bounty. In 5th, this is probably the closest battle we do have right now. As Hyder's in the pit lane. Hyder's in the pit lane from 7th. See what he does, he comes out. Not near enough a full tank, so I'd say that's Hyder now to the end. As Mick now is battling with Robot. here. They go around the outside. Mick holds on to the position there for 11th place. Sean has a near enough a 4-second lead on Tay, and he's holding on to it pretty nicely from Tay. And Smalley still sitting third. This could be a breakthrough podium from his bounty he's got ahead of VR. Looks like VR may have made a mistake somewhere. As now Bounty comes out the final corner. Bounty's 3 seconds back from Smalley. Smalley's driving a very, very solid race. Yeah, Ed's now up 5th as well. This is a good drive from Ed. He started about 11th on the grid. So this is a good effort from VR's just slipped back a little bit down to 6th. Tracy's come through the field. He's now 7th place. This is a good effort from Tracy. Fifi Sete, good job. I'll sit in 8th. Then you've got Grim in 9th. Who's going to get a couple of points here? It'd be nice to see him get a little bit further up because he's a very, very good driver. He's just 7 out of 10 every week he drives. There he's out. Hyder in 10th, and then we've got Robot who's now just ahead of Mick. There you go. There's a gap. So meanwhile, Sean's had a bit of a slow lap. And he's allowed the gap back down to Tay, down to 1.3 seconds. Does Tay potentially smell blood? He's now coming down into the hairpin. 27.7. Yeah, you lost 3 seconds on the last lap. There's always Sean's getting very, very squirrely through the Grim chicane, heading down into the hairpin. Yeah, going through the final corner. So now they're getting very, very close indeed on track, as Smalley's having the gap being decreased to him by Super Bounty as well. Gap is down now to 1.1 seconds. And he's going to go back to the battle up front. Here, so Sean is managing to hold. Sean is just managing to hold on to this lead out front by 7/10. See how much he can hang on, as I believe the second stops aren't far away. In fact, I believe Sean might be closer to the second stop than what race Tay is. Tay is getting very sideways coming out of the chicane there. Smalley remains in 3rd and Super Bounty in 4th. Astro still remains 5th and VR still 6th. Tracy's now up to 7th ahead of Fifi, Grim and Robot in 10th. Hyder 11th and Mick is having a run around 12th, so the 2 leaders are in. significantly short, so got less fuel here than Tay. This might be what turns positions. Fuel's going in. And Tay's got him. Tay's got him, and not by a look at that. And Tay's immediately having to defend going into turn 1. But Tay just about held on. He was overtaking Shaw in the pit lane. As Bounty comes in. Bounty's been in, out of the pit lane. Smalley's still hanging on to 3rd, National still hanging on to 4th. As VR's now in 5th. Trade's up to 6th, but got the blinking light of doom, so I expect him in the pit lane this time. Bounty in 7th has just come out. Now you've got Grim, Robot and Fifi in 10th, but again they're just waiting for the second stops just to even themselves out. It's Tay now, can he just get that duct extended? Too small. As he's getting very sideways through the Grim chicane. Now, Smalley's in. This is a crucial last stop to see if Smalley can get back out into 3rd. So the one to watch out for is Bounty. Let's see, where is Bounty? Where is Bounty? Bounty's too far back. So Smalley has regained the track in 3rd and has enough fuel to go to the end, so all Smalley needs to do now is make sure that he drives clean and consistent. And Bounty comes back up in 4th, Grim's up to 5th. Oh! Nearly going into a spin there, but that was brilliant car control there from Grim. With that up in 6th as well. Teammate for cover, VR in 7th, Tracy's up at 8th. So let's see what can happen from here. Robot now into 9th. He might be going to the end here, I don't know. Fifi in 10th. Heida's there in 11th and Mick there 12th. He's just let the leaders go. As Tay's just said, new fast off 27.2. Sean's at 27.5. So let's see, can Sean hang on to Tay here and just make a fight of it? No, he's spun! Oh no, Sean just made a slight mistake coming out of the hairpin there. That's so unlucky. As Grim now comes into the pit lane for what will be second and last stop of the day. And now Sean he just needs to keep pushing and see if Tay makes a mistake at the end. Smalley in 3rd, he's managed to gap Bounty here to nearly 4 seconds, which is a sterling effort from Smalley. And Ed in 5th as well. He's had another good drive from lower down the reaches of the grid from 10th or 11th or wherever it was. He's now up to 5th. VR in 6th. He's had a good drive, but I've got a feeling he could have been higher. This is probably the closest battle we've got on track at the minute. Tracy in 7th, in Grim in 8th. He's doing a super job. Hello AJ. Didn't want to deliver that message, bud. Sorry. I feel for you. There's now Bruce just dropping back from Tracy, so that gap just seems to be easing just a little bit. There's now Haider's now battling Fifi for 9th place. There's Robot's in. Robot's in for his last stop of the day. As Fifi's up and all over the back of Haider. Can't quite get close enough. Yeah. Yeah. I feel for you. I do feel for you, AJ. As Haider's just managing to keep enough of a gap back to Fifi. Robot a little bit on his own now in 11th. Could fresher tyres possibly try and put a bit of pressure on Fifi? Who knows? Mick there in 12th is now AJ's gap Sean. He's gapped him by quite a... oh my, he's gapped him by quite a lot. I'd say Sean's made another mistake somewhere. The gap is now down to 15 seconds. Up to 15 seconds, sorry. Smalley in 3rd. Could he push hard enough to put more pressure on Sean? Who knows? Sean just needs to make sure he sees it through to 2nd from here and not make any more mistakes. He's now in 4th. 3 seconds either side to Smalley and here comes Astro now in 5th, doing a very, very solid job. VR6 a little bit lonely now. Tracy he's neither. He's in a little bit no man's land, as is Graham. This is the closest battle on track. Haider and Fifi for 9th place. Let's just watch these two battle. And just watch it from Fifi's point of view. From this camera heading down the hairpin. They're just sliding through the corner. He's 9/10 back on Haider, so where can he make time up? Comes through the grim chicane, look at that! It's all sideways. He's heading through the final corner. Heading down the back straight into turn 1. Robot 11th, Mick soldiering on. Sean's made another mistake. Smalley's up in the 2nd now. My goodness me. Smalley's now up in the 2nd. What's going on with Sean this last part of the race? That's incredible. He's gone from battling race attaining leading down to 3rd. Smalley, keep it clean. You've got this, bud. Let's just see. This could end up being the fight for the end of the race. He's got a 3-second gap on bound to 4th. Let's just keep an eye on this. Now Smalley's now heading down into turn 1. They're both in the same car, but there'll be different setups. Now Smalley heads through into turn 1. And Sean's pushing really hard. He's just on the limit of adhesion. Now heads through the Bottom hairpin, careful Smalley. Careful bud. Just allowed Sean the possible route back in, but no, he's dropping, he's not really gained. Not gained that much. Now heading down into the bottom hairpin. Right, just gain time a little bit on. Smalley kicking the dirt. Come through the Grim chicane, giving the barriers plenty of respect, but dropping time a little bit to Sean. Now heading through final corner. Sean's close enough to have a go, but Dairy, I know how good a driver Smalley is, so let's just see what he can do. Because now Sean has a look down the inside. Oh, he's got him. Sean, I get the feeling Smalley didn't fight that too hard. I get the feeling Smalley didn't fight that too hard. Just to ensure these fish, which is fair enough, absolutely fair enough, but what he can do is keep the pressure on and see if he can fight Sean the end with second place. As Tay's now got 27-second lead on his absolute imperious way. So let's just keep an eye and see if Sean can pull away. And Smalley can keep him honest to the end. As now Tay heads on to his final lap. Sean's pushing really hard. You can just tell he's just trying to keep his car as fast as humanly possible. He's managed to break away from Smalley a bit, but Smalley's got 3 seconds to bounty. In fourth, he's now got Astro behind him. This is now going to be a final lap battle for fourth place. Let's just see what can be done. There's a bit of support for Smalley in the stream from Hazy. He's heading into turn 1. Bounty, and there's Astro, so let's just see what I can do. Sean's made another mistake in that hairpin. Smalley's got him into second again. So it's he who makes the least mistakes is proven to be the winner of the day. That's been proven that Smalley has made the least mistakes today. As Tay now is heading round the final corner on his imperious way. And Tay gets the win there, and it's gonna be Smalley. Sean's battling with them. Oh my! There's now a battle for second for the final place on the podium. Bounty got very squirrely there. And Smalley is now heading across the lane into second. Brilliant effort there from Smalley. Sean just about claims third, and Astro gets Bounty on the line for fourth. VR fifth. Sorry, VR sixth. Sorry, Tracy up into seventh. Grim gets eighth place. Here comes Hyder across the line for ninth. A couple of points on his debut. That's a good effort from him. And the battle is on for the final point. Fifi and Robot heading through the final corner. Looks like Fifi just about gets it ahead of Robot, and Mick's already finished in 12th. Wow, that was a brilliant end to that race. So this is where we'll leave the stream, we've got now Dave as champion, so congratulations to him. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon for the Group 3 race.